Well, winter's well and truly here. It's a Saturday, just driving into work, just going to the workshop now, so I'll be there in a sec. I'm heading into workshop to cut some firewood because I need some firewood. Firewood and a visitor. There's a visitor in the workshop today, and I'm locking the door as well, so VIP. That's all I'm saying. I'm locking the door. See you in a bit. Well, I'm here. The weather is awful. The weather's awful. There's a storm going on. Begins with D. I don't know. I'll put it in the thing when I'm editing. I'm just going to sweep up this. Have a look at this. This is some of that holly down there. This is a piece of that holly that I've already stripped the bark off, and it's been sitting in a bowl of water, and the plug's not very good, so the bowl's emptied, but that's still not split yet. So I'm going to do something with that today. But I want you to see this. This is my shavings, and look, I'm squatting down to show you this, looking after my back. These are the bark that I've stripped off, and if I just keep, it's nearly dry, it's really quite brittle, it's not quite dry. Do I leave it on the floor a bit longer? The idea is I'll take it home and I'll use it to light the fire. So use that bark to start the fire off. So a separate bag. I've got other shavings here that go in the cardboard tubes, which you've seen in other videos. Where are they? Oh, there's some here. So all the guys that plane wood, their shavings go in there. I push the shavings out of there, keep the cardboard tube to use again. The shavings are left in a cylindrical shape, slightly more loose because I've pushed them out of there. They light great. They keep going for quite a bit, so they're good for lighting the fire. Some of this is too small for that. So where it's too small for that, it goes into the bucket and makes the briquettes. But I think this bark might be good, left for a few days on the floor, and then we're in a bag, in a tidy space. Maybe I'll put it in one of these. That's what I should do. I should just put it in there, and it can dry on its own accord, in its own time, with air around it. If I put it in a bag, it can only escape through the top, but with this, yeah, I'll fill this up. So in the last video, people were commenting that my vice was squeaking, and somebody's just said, get a big pencil. These are off you, Gary. Do you remember me giving me a load of those? I don't use carpenter's pencils, but if I got some of the lead and put it around there and put it in there, in that gap, because that's, watch that gap, it's gone. So that might help, and I'll put a bit down there so that it's in the thread there. Let's try that. New tripod, 10 quid, just to put in those places where that great big thing can't go. Bit of a mistake, I don't know, probably. Anyhow, let's set this up and you can see what's going on. It's that graphite that I want. Can you see that? There you go. Let's put some of that on there and in there. In this thing I've got some thick oil, not too thick, not thin like 3-in-1, just a bit thicker than 3-in-1. Let's try that in a couple of spots down here, down there, and hopefully that will help the graphite stick to it. Let's have a go. Right, I've put some of that oil in there, on there, and let's try it. Oh, well, there you go. It could just be the oil. It could be the fact that the graphite, in fact there's a lump of the graphite just there now. The graphite is the oil's oiled it, and that's stopping it. I can see this. Yeah, well, there you go. I'll wipe off any excess, and that's that job done. Doesn't seem to be, let's put a bit of pencil on there. Doesn't seem to be making any noise now. Wow, that's nice. There you go. Oh, there you go. Ready to do it. Ready to go. And here he is. Here's the VIP that I was on about. You knew I was only joking. It's only Matt.
Look at the tool.
So,
The size of that.
Matt's really impressed with size of things. Right. So we've got this lump of holly. I've stripped the bark off. I showed you that earlier and I've been doing a bit of firewood that I shouldn't do. Right. So there's the pith.
Yeah.
To maximise, let me just get a pencil. So we're going for that across there, like that, so that I can maximise the holly there and the split and shrinkage. So if I put that there.
Okay, might give it a bit more.
Matt's first go with a throw, with his funny little carver's mallet thing. And we have a slight dent, which is great. There you go, put a pencil line. Right, so that's where you want to try and hit it properly.
What do you mean, did it properly?
That's going to go. That's oh, gentle. Hang on. I think we might have to use something a bit more substantial. Right, we're going to try with an axe because I've not split holly before, but I want control. And there's no nasty knots in it. There is a knot here, but it's this side of the pith, so that should split quite nicely. And that line there marries up with through the. Right, let's see what we can do. I'm not just going to give it a swing and see if I can, because I don't think I will, but let's just... This is a little bit sharper than the throw, I think. Wow.
Oh,
I might have to cut it on the bandsaw.
you might have to bandsaw it. See, now if you had a throw, let's put the throw in there because you've got the...
Yeah, but I don't know whether you can... I mean, looking down here, it looks like it's going to split nicely. Just going to go for it. Looking down there, it's going to come up here. I'm just hitting this side so that I can try and control the blade to cut out a bit more, so that it'll curve away a bit, I think. Which it has. There you go. That's holly. Isn't it beautiful?
That is hard.
Wow, smell that.
Do you think... I have to think it smells mouldy. Do you like that? I'm not sure.
It smells bloody gorgeous. Right, there you go. So, control there, that's good. And there you go, there's the pith there. So it's just jagged a bit, but I've still got all of this that I can use. All of that I can use. Those can dry out now. When I say dry out, they'll go in, I'll put them back like that, and I'll put them in sawdust, and I'll put them in a bag, and that's the first piece. And that's the first piece of holly done.
Amazing. Am I too fast? People think you get a whiplash from... Lovely.
And I want to point out, it's not green because it's green, woodworking. That's green because when I cut through it on the bandsaw, the green algae on the outside of the log came through and did that. So if I cut that again now, let's just cut a bit of that. So look, I've just cut that off there, and as I said, look how beautiful that is. Holly is just... So I've got a list of things I'll share at the end of this video. I'll share a list of things I'm going to make with all that holly, and the list is blowing my mind already, because to be able to have that timber there and then just go, right, I'm going to make 2 of these out of it, I'm going to make 6 of these, I'm going to make 15 of those, to sort of plan for 3, 4 years time, 5 years time, this is what it's going to be. And then I'm going to have a whole box. So that box down there, that white box, is going to be full of shavings and the holly to dry out, and forget about it for 3 or 4 years. How cool is that?
It's cool, Jamie. Patience.
Right, we should have a catch up of what we've been up to, so let me show you. I've managed to cut up 3 ends of pallets and things, so that's going home for firewood, so that'll keep me warm. If I show you Mark's box, Mark's doing very well with his box. He's doing some things now to hold his scrapers in that part, so when he opens it isn't just a chisel box, it's got more of a kit of tools in here. So that's going great. Let's see what Matt's doing. Oh yeah, I've got to show you this because I've just shown Matt this. Matt had got a long piece of wood and he was literally one leg for, and I said, no, we can double this up. So if you've got a plank of wood, say if you've got a thinnish plank of wood, by offsetting where the feet are, you can get two legs out of one piece. So that's worked well for Matt, and he's now got, you've saved a lot, haven't you? He's shaving his legs. So I suppose the thing to do for this, Matt, is get your ends marked, which he has. He's marked his ends. He can then mark these down to see which ends are cutting off. We've had a go at doing some draw knifing so that he can move quite quickly through his legs. The legs are going to be like patterned to this, where you've got some nice draw knife marks, whether it's this sticks to octagonal or just losing lumps. I mean, this looks beautiful. So we'll see where Matt goes with that. He can do whatever he wants. Mine over there, as you can see, are more octagon. Matt can do whatever he wants. You just enjoy it, enjoy the moment. Little plug for Workshop Heaven. Da, da, da. And all the other fancy. This was in a video. Actually, I'm going to try and find this bit of video. We did this the other week and I've got that video. We spent 3 minutes doing this. Yeah. And I still haven't used that clip. So I'm going to put that clip in here now. And then we'll have that clip in. It's what, mate?
So smooth.
The voice? Well, so yeah, that was this old pencil thing. Bit of oil. Well, so we'll keep an eye on that, see if it doesn't...
Get it for your back.
I was just saying to Matt, because I'm having some fun with this leg because of bark, that you could put a sash clamp in the vice and you can pretty much work all the way round. I'm bevel up now, so don't. I know I'm bevel up. So don't, anyhow, I'm normally bevel down. So anyhow, that's nice. But yeah, in there I can actually go all the way from one end of the leg to the other, take it out, rotate it, and this is my last bit. This is the last bit of these 4 legs. And it's the bark edge, and I just...
What are you going to do, Jeremy?
What do I do?
What are you going to do?
Go back down there. So I'm just going to go over it. I'm going to imagine that it's still a straight edge there, and I'm just going to take off. I'm going to take off what I want. There you go. That's enough. That bit, yeah, it's got to go. It's got to go. And it's weird, but I sort of want to leave some of it on, so some of it's staying, and then down the bottom it looks like it's still there. That's alright. Now I've done that, this face doesn't look very big, so I'm just going to... There you go. I've finished my legs. I've finished my legs, man. You know what that means? Time to drill the holes. I'm going to make a gadget for the holes, which is going to be really, really good. So 4 legs are done. 4 legs are done. They're looking pretty good. They're a bit... Those are the back legs, the rough ones. These are the front legs, the pretty ones, with all of this going on.
Beautiful.
Thanks for watching. I'm going to end that video here. What? Matt's hearing my outtakes because I just sort of said, right, I'm going to, and then the camera's. So there might be some outtakes in a sec. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and stay safe and look after your bod because it's important. See you next time. Cheers. Oh, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Comment, super thanks. Somebody super thanked me last night, and you know what, to wake up this morning and there was a super thanks was just like, yes, thank you. makes a difference, especially in December, which is terrible for me. But anyway, right, see you next time. Cheers. Those, I pushed that out. I pushed the cardboard, the shaving out of the cardboard onto the fire. It makes this cardboard long. Start again. It won't. New cheap tripod, 10 quid, just to put in those places where is it? Oh, there you go. That is not a sharp chisel. Where's my pencil? Oh, I'll use your... No, I can't, because yours is far too fine. And...
That one is better.
Yeah, no, I use a carpentry saw thing because it looks right.
You do. Did you not record it?
No. Just going to go for it.
Go
Should
for
you
it.
put the phone in?
No, you... Am I too fast? People think you get a whiplash from...
Pause it, Matt. Do something with that now. Oh, I don't have to worry about it because it's...
How do you switch this off, Jamie?
Oh,
You're wasting
press the-
battery. I'm not sure which one it is.
okay. Which I can get out of. There's a lot of chatter going on out there. He's shaving his legs. I've got way too many clips on my phone still, so they've got to go. Well, so we'll keep an eye on that, see if it doesn't...
for your back.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Right, that's it. Right, I'm gonna. And then the cameras and stay safe and look after your bod because it's important.
Cue. Take one.
There's only ever one take.
He's a
I
one
just chop
take
little
kind
bits
of guy.
out. So I was just saying to Matt, the crazy weather's still going on. Look at it. Wow, crazy. And back here, crafty quick lunch. Oh, and yes, I made these wooden things. Very useful. Oh, it's looking good. There you go. Just warm it through for a sec. Bon appetit. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's all going on. That is the sign from there. This has gone way past how far it should. So that's stuck there now. This sign hasn't fallen down yet. That one has. How cool is that?
It's called Jamie.
That's
Patience.
Okay, you can switch it off, Matthew.